Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay, clear. Okay. Oh, I haven't done anything in the patch yet, so I think this is more fitting if I actually switch to Furina. So, I have Constellation 1. I got her from March, from her rerun. So, I'm guaranteed I have 40 pity in. So, I want to get her C2 at least at this point. I want to save my premium gems for other characters on my upgrade, which I hope Jalone will drop in because she hasn't been rerun since April. And since they're starting to rerun the most important characters, especially Natlan characters, are probably going to come back. Yeah. And I want to get Jalone up to C2. I hope, guaranteed on that. But I don't know. It depends on how the primos kind of drop in. I still got to finish my two regions. I still got to finish Natlands. I haven't finished off the summer resort area. And I still got to finish Nodcry. I just started unlocking the compass recently on that. So her C2, which is her burst, lasts. Furina's fanfare gains increase or decrease increase by 250%. So probably within first 2-3 attacks, she instantly will probably max out her stacks. Each point of fanfare above the limit increases her HP by 0.35. So the scary part is that's going to up her DPS immensely. So currently I am doing about 10,000 damage basic attack damage with her minions and crit around 20,000 ish. So in theory, if her hit points is increased that dramatically, she's probably going to be hitting around 30-40k while she's in a burst state. But we'll see. So, in part, there's my lady. So, Shinsho is maxed out on his constellation. Yo-Yo and Koli are around 2 and 3 area. It would be nice to actually max them out, but as you can see, let's see. I have 129, thanks to Hoyo giving us some little bonuses. And that. So I have 145 pools just for the premium currency. And that's not including the 23 I have right there. So yeah. And like I said, I'm guaranteed for her, obviously, because I got Jean, my first waifu, go figure. She dropped in my C7, which she gave me a level overcap. Thanks, wife. I really need to use her, but I only use her as my multiplayers these days. Even though Shalone is the better option because, well, she has better elemental shred and plus a higher strong heal rate. So, okay, Endu, let's go. Kali's now, I think, C3 or 4. Can't give me any more characters. Okay, this will be 60. Okay. That's a freebie. That's another thing. I actually want to get these 4 stars completed so I actually get like literally a freebie pool now. Now here's the question. I'm at 60 pools. Should I go single? Okay, let's go through this. That's 70. Because gems are really needed now in a certain way. So I'm at 60. Let's go here. I'm so used to Wu was wishing. Okay. Nope. Nope. Go burpee. I was gonna say, that's a Phenolius Lance. Interesting. Nope. 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 Oof, my lady, you're being a little stingy today. $70 pools. Whew. $71. Oh, that's a free pool. Oh, am I going super hard video here? Oof. I don't know. What do we got? Okay. I'll take it. I'm getting her upgraded. That's good. Oh. Hey, yo-yo. Finally, I actually got a freaking constellation with her. Yeah, I am going major hard pity here. There. There's my lady. Whew, that was rough. Okay, I don't want to upgrade her yet. I want to see her how much of a significant difference. But okay, so she is the 4. So after using her burst or skill, mastery will be increased by base of 0.3 of her max HP. Damn. Okay. Okay, I'll just switch to my freaking list. Dendro. There you are, Coley. So 1, 2, 3. So that puts her 1 away from our maxed. So skill ups and her burst will increase elemental mastery. That's a lot of elemental mastery for these 4 stores for doing weird stuff. Okay. Let's see. I gotta burn my energy, so let's go Fontaine for items. Oh. Still trying to wake. Yeah, this is more of our domain, but okay, so seeing that it's doing damage. So that's her base damage right now. Of course, Gret, that's not even including her burst. Okay, guys, you can chill the hell out. So they're doing that much damage. Okay. Now leave the main. Now let's see a constellation upgrade. I am afraid what the hell her HP is going to be like. She's at 38,907. Holy crap, she's at 60k.
Take your true form.
Whew. That is pretty sexy. Holy shit, her HP went up. That is crazy. Oh shit, I wasn't even looking at my rewards previously. Holy shit, she really jacked up her HP.
Merciless. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Off to the freezer. A burst of flavor. My will and body.
Oh god, it's that HP. That is a significant damage up for her.
Merciless.
That is frightening. That is very frightening. Jesus Christ. Oh. That is definitely, yeah. Pretty much double with her attack power. Now, if I actually can up her freaking stats to be better, which aka this domain.
Merciless. Showering you with praise. A little mood boost. Take your true form. Let my name echo in song. Booth on the loose. Do your master's bidding.
That's still frightening. So she gained pretty much 22,000 HP. That is just bonkers. I really wish I can get, all crits, HP up. Just saying. Whew.
Merciless. Time to shine. Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of excellence. My will and body.
Yeah. I was kind of right in theory. It would be like about 4 or 5 attacks worth. Even more if you actually start a really horrible HP. Come on. Ooh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, it's elemental mastery. Son of a bitch. But I will keep it though. That is pretty good. Damn it. If it was HP, it was just HP, it would be perfect. Perfect.
Showering you with praise. Let the world come alive. Oh,
Okay, guys, you can chill out.
Transfiguration. Another frog goes out.
That is just ridiculous. Use my condensed resin. Okay. It's not too bad. Still not too great either. I don't know about this one. Too many dumb stats. It would be good for Yai Miko, but...
Fearless. Let my name echo in song. The pinnacle of excellence.
Dude, that... Oh! Shh. Oh, wait, that's the ice. Come on, guys. That's not bad for the musheries. Can never get a good golden troop. Like I said, if I actually get the... Because her stats are so shit. Like, okay, the crit rate's not too bad, even though I'd rather be around 60 or 70. But the crit damage should be over 220 at least. My other problem is the energy recharge, though, because she don't gain element particles when she uses her skill. That's what really kills her. Hence why her C4 gives her elements, particles, or energy. It's funny how her burst actually is the first skill to level up. But yeah, that helps me the energy issue with her. If I get this, she actually becomes a battle mage. Because when she's in her offense stance, pretty much, she'll sacrifice people's HP and do extra damage with her melee attacks. And she's in healer stance, well, when she attacks, she actually heals everybody. She becomes a paladin, pretty much. So...
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Off to the breather! Boost on the loop! Take your true form! Extinguished! Mine to wield! Death!
That is just ridiculous still, though. All that HP up. I wonder what her healing's like, though, when she's in that mode. That's another thing. Ugh, that's a little crap. Sure, I'll take a look. I gotta take some damage, though. I should get to maximize the stacks.
A little move boost! The pinnacle of excellence! Transfiguration!
Oh.
Let the world come alive!
Yeah, that'd be great. Activate her first. Oh, she's getting her energy back pretty quickly, surprisingly. Okay, used to this. I also burn my weekly ones. That's horrible. That's horrible, too. That's horrible. That's questionable. Very questionable. Ugh. Hit me.
My will embodied. Let my name echo in song. A burst of flavor. Fearless.
Jesus Christ.
Time to shine.
Oh, it doesn't. Lame.
Off to the breather.
Nice to know. So when you do redo her burst, it resets the chain. I would think it would keep it on once it's still running. Apparently not the case. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's mushrooms. I didn't realize it. It's not bad, just two dumb stats. Ugh. This is good if you have my elemental mastery. I don't know. Huh. Okay. So I gotta work around that whole timer. That is a significant damage up for her. So I'm actually happy with that. Okay, so...
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
So wait a minute. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, why is my weekly progress 1? But never mind, that was 2. I was gonna be really upset with that.
This realm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since we had new. Thank you for the next thing. Ooh. New blueprints. I like this. Tipsy playlist. We're gonna add some new orchestron types thing. Either way, bind. And there we go. And I'll activate this. Okay, so I need new woods, which I have not even attempted harvesting a nod cry, so that's on me. Question with a price tag. Love the name of that. I'm very curious about that item, though, so I'm gonna have to create it once I get this done. That was on me on that one, but oh, whatever.
If you ever.
Oh, really? So I have a new foraging item now. Interesting. Incomplete. Nope. Okay. Nope. That's. I have to go harvest those. Interesting. No proficiency? Lame.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it! I'm having 5 whole crown cupcakes for dinner tonight, and nothing's gonna stop me. Not even the Nephis super engine mode.
Okay. That's another one that's add to the list. the brain. Anyhow. Okay, so doink. Get my battle pass completed for that. I gotta beat up bosses. Spend my resources.
Don't worry. I put Anessa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
I also gotta do that too. And I gotta do this. Son of a... Wait, don't I have fodder recently? Why is this not locked up? It's actually a decent stat item. That one, not so much, though.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt.
Okay, I know. I'm getting out of here since this is a multiplayer area. Characters interacting though I'm in the background. That's weird. Why am I unlocked this one? This is actually really good for Milani. That's really questionable. Actually, I'm more questioning why the hell I have so many items that are rather suspiciously out there. Like, they're good. Why are they not equipped? Even when you see them, they're being starred too. That's another question, though. Sus. I don't like it. I question things like, why? Crit damage, crit rate, attack, HP, which is pretty good for a tanking character. Alright, this one's like jacked up. What the hell is this one? Oh, this is Navia type set. Actually, damn. That's really good for Navia. What the hell is going on? What? Did they do something recently? Because this is some good stuff here. Like, what the hell? This is a... Okay, another question is... Come on. Okay, making sure my characters are not naked some reason. They have their stuff. That's really weird. Like, what? Hey, we have a few things here. Yeah, kind of hard to get rid of that. Or swap it out. I crit damage, though. Whew. If I lose the crit rate, though. And attack, which is huge. Crit rate. But the elemental mastery, though. If you don't use energy recharge. That's weird. Sadly, I need to feed the machine, though, so I can get that freaking elixir. Oh. So how much does that feed? Really? Screw that. Are you serious? Screw that, too. This used to be on Furina, but that crit damage, whew, that's lethal. One reason that's staying around because that's an offset item I can give to somebody. I gotta look into that one. Same as this one. This is really good for offset. If it rolls right. Same goes to this. Jeez. What's this one? I'm about to gain 22 damage. Oh, this is not a set. This one could be sacked. That crit damage is lethal, though. Of course, so is that one. Jeez. How is this? I must have rolled heavily on defense and HP. I don't know why that's existent. My crit rate is really good, but now let's just get rid of that one. This one's due to diarrhea. Crit damage. Right, energy recharge. That's really too good still. Energy recharge is good, but the crit rate and the damage is pitiful. Oh, I maxed out already? Okay, never mind. Huh, so I am. Okay, wait for a while I get rid of. Oh! Did they changed it? Because normally excuse me. Normally it goes by representative of the levels, but now they... Ha! Huh. So you only need to sacrifice 2 level 20s now, instead of being 5. I'll take it. That made it less difficult now. Jeez. I was like, wait, why am I already capped? I should be like around 70 area at this point. Okay, screw it. If they're gonna freaking offer me that way, I'm not gonna refuse that. I want to make sure, because this is gonna be a final decision here. Yeah. Okay. I still say the system sucks. But that's just me. Only reason I say the system sucks, we should be guaranteed a fixed stat if we wanted to. For the minor fixes, at least. You know, like, if I want to say have double crit, and then the 2 other stats are going to give me, and they were like, oh yeah, here's HP flat and defense flat. And then when you level up, guess what? It went to defense and attack HP flat. It's like, come on, really? It's stupid. And then if you want to re-roll said stats, if they're, let's say if you did against Phenomenal, let's say for Furina, it'll be like, I don't know, Energy Recharge plus the double crit and, I don't know, Elemental Mastery. I don't know what her 4th substat is. And then you went all freaking out on crit rate. It's like, great, the crit damage didn't go high. And then you got to use the other elixir, or the feather, I should say, to freaking upgrade that. Oh, yeah. And then you have to waste that resource. It's so stupid. Okay, since I didn't look at the previous items, what happened? Oh, that's straight crap. God, at least that was decent. It's just the only problem is the elemental mastery, though. But still, it's maybe for a character later on. That's a offset piece. That's the only thing I don't like is that they have a 4-piece, and then you can have 1 offset piece. As long as you make the requirement for the 4-piece. That's what I get for waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so... all my stuff is burned. Daily's done, so I'm up to speed on that. That brain. Oh, nah. Okay, that's it. I got my Lady Furina. Actually, I'm curious how many pulls did it took over to get that far. Since my history should have refreshed. No, I didn't. Oh wait, did I change the system? No, I didn't. Okay, I had to wait. So I have 111 plus that's 132 pulls. Not guaranteed, unfortunately. Oh boy. So we have that, and then next month resets coming up, so that's another 5 for each fate resource. It sucks. And that's another thing. I also want to get Alice as a new character because she always fascinates me with her being the head circle. But yeah. Shit. Because if Shalone does drop, because she's the one I want to upgrade. Because this one keep her duration lasts a little longer in the first form. And not to mention, when she has her buff in play, their interruption resistance is up. So, which helps Solani because every time I'm trying to cast her shield, she's like, ow, ow, ow. It's like, shield! This one is the beefy cake right here. So, if I actually mix her with a Mono Geo team, she's going to be damage buffing everybody with that. That's great. With the current team I'm set up, the Pyro, the Cryo, and the Electro is just... Yeah. So, Moika is going to increase her attack power by 45%. So, add another about half of that slapping onto her. So, she's going to be doing like 3,100 attack power. That's just ew. Cryo. When Celani is going to do her little shtick, her crit damage is going to go up by 60%. So, this thing, ew. And she's already been hitting 150,000 damage. So, with her crit. So, add another 60 to that, that's going to be around 210 at base minimum. And that thing procs quite often. Now, the Electro doesn't sound that great. 25 energy. Okay. And decrease the elemental burst by 6 seconds. Yansan, that's the retarded part. One, she has 70 energy to cast this thing, which sometimes I don't get that energy off when I'm in my circular rotation of my Natlan team. But the cooldown is what kills me. Because sometimes I had to wait about 3-4 seconds before I actually reuse her burst. Well, with that in play for Shalone, that's not a problem. 6 seconds, that's more than enough I can get that off. So, yeah. It's going to be stupid. Yeah. It's going to be stupid. It's stupid. Beyond stupid. And it would be interesting if I somehow put Furina in there. That's another 45 HP. So with her new enhancements, if I actually put her in play, that's about 200% HP increase. If I put Shalone in there. Yeah, almost 200%. 185. But still. So I probably could jack her HP up to like, what, maybe 70,000? That's a lot of HP to take. Granted, she's going to be in that state for 15 seconds max, but I really think they should have had a timer enhancement to that, but 18 seconds is a little ridiculous, but yeah. I don't know. Slowly getting my first Archon to C6. But lately, I am doing the no new character thing. Grant, yes, I want to get Alice later on in my roster, but I need to start upgrading my current characters. My Skirk and my Moika Natlan team is my top meta team I have in my roster. Because Moika is the damage burster, she's the shredder, she's the buffer, she's the reaction buffer. And I got my Skirk team, which, DPS, support slash buffer, major buffer, and the reaction. And healer. Because these two complement each other. Oh, look, her minions are sapping her hit points. Full heal. My Bloom team, I gotta freaking work on it more. This was some kind of experimental team. This was my original team. Scary as it sounds in my early days. Because Yenfei was my pyro damager. Raiden Shogun, she was my reaction because her coordinated attacks with Electro and Pyro working together. She was my healer, which she still is in some form. He was just my shielder. And this just, Electro Charge. Of course, this is a team that's just retarded. The melt, the vaporizing. Plus, she also gets haste, because when I use her ability to get particle effects, she's going to be hasted, and she's going to blender. And this is my reputation grind, which I don't take them out in the field. I just get their reputation up. But other than that, yeah. I want to get her constellations up and running, because she slowly upgrades. Like, this is her personal damage output. Then she started being a grouper, because now her shields, if this is right, I think, okay. She gives shields to everyone in the party now, if you're in the multiplayer. This ups her, the massive damage thing. Her burst. So she hits harder. And if I remember right, this is constantly DPSing mode, because every time she casts her elemental skill, normally you have to fill up her that bar up right there. And once it gets at 50% of it, he starts casting his Blizzard area effect. Well, with that constellation, you just cast him and he just starts whirling around. What happens to the energy, though? It says a maximum of 40 of such points can be gained, which aka the Night Soul points. So like Brand says, all nearby party members say 1.5 pyro and hydra damage bonus. So for Moika, that's more damage for her. And increases damage Selene deals by 2.5. When Zipapa leaves the field or upon using Selene's elemental skill again, all stacks will be removed. Which, that's fine. So, yeah. That's just ew. And like I said, with her minion always constantly doing her Blizzard ability, so with Moika, she is constantly doing melt damage. Constantly doing melt damage. There is no reason not to be doing melt damage of any sort. Not to mention, it's also a life hacks because
Get to work.
she'd be constantly blazering and she able to walk over water. Just as long as her skill's up and running. Which her skill lasts longer than her cooldown. As you can see, it's ticked off. And it's still up and running.
Show no mercy.
And like I said, she'll be doing that. If she was C6, though. Yansan. Oh, God, I need to get her up to speed. This will actually up Moika's damage output a lot more further. Because my minimum damage is like 350,000 with her bursts. And I'm doing constantly 60k doing his spin me around. In theory, I probably can up her up to like 80,000 spinnies and probably hitting 500k with her burst. If it goes to plan. But now, if I actually get everyone synergized, you know, Shalone to C2 at least, Moika get this enhanced. Her burst is probably gonna hit about, for me, it's probably gonna start hitting around 700,000 minimum, which is ridiculous. And her melee attacks are probably gonna hit around 110,000. That's all I can say. She's just got it. She's gonna be a freaking heavy hitter for me. I know people have been doing like millions of damage, but I don't know what the hell their setup is. I don't know if they're using Benny over Iceon. Even though I'd rather have Iceon because I'm not playing Benny Impact here. I'm not staying in one spot. There's often than not I have to move around with her attack.
Try and stop me.
So I do this. But yeah. Okay, enough of my ramblings. Let's see if they actually update it. Usually it's supposed to be a 15-minute refresh, but I guess it's not doing that anymore. It's on a 30 or hour refresh now. Nope. Wish history is not updated. It's really weird. Like I said, I got 133 pulls, so I'm guaranteed a 5-star at least. But if I get lucky... Actually, funny story on this one. So... So I did a... What do you call it? A pool. Obviously, you know, I hit my almost near hard biddy. So I got a Wolf Greystone. So I had enough because from this month's Fates, it gave me enough for a 10 pull. My first 10 pull, I got a Gene. I was like, seriously? That's that's where I got my C7 actually. It was from this version of Gene in this pool. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And if you don't believe me, for some reason, where is it? I know I had it somewhere. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Hmm. Obtain from temper thyself in journey far. Interesting it says that. But yeah. Who do I want to hit level 95? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Guess there it is. Let's see this what the stats would be if I put Monika up. It's significant. 40 more attack, which that's pretty crazy. But yeah. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide about that one. But yeah, so yeah. What time is it? Okay, it's 3:25. I need to go back to bed. So, and plus put eye drops. My eyes are starting to turn red again. I understand. I freaking went to bed at 8 o'clock and it was fine. Was. So. Okay, I'm out of here. Good night.